by Gazor's tentacles. Necromancers!
Great. Even more trouble.
Wizards must die.
Pardon, did I hear you say death?
Yes, you're necromancers, isn't that right?
Absolutely. I am Vorgazar, Commander of Bones of Waldorg's Necromancers Guild. I was mandated by this dungeon's architect to certify it.
Ah, that'd be me. I mean, I must have had a good reason.
I see. Don't fret. We're used to making people lose their composure and provoking fear, which we do feed on. You had intentions to have a cursed collective basics type crypt installed. We're here to certify it, so the Dungeons Fund takes it into account.
Ah, just paperwork. Fine then. In that case, do proceed.
As you can see, we have fortuitously been hindered by this locked door.
Did you try knocking on it?
Indeed, but our inquiry was met with a deafening silence, and most people we've tried talking to ran from us, screaming in fear. So, we're waiting.
Don't we have a safecracker in our party now?
Wait, I'll check it out. I see. This type of lock is brand new for this era.
Is that good?
Perfect, yes. It's a triple deadbolt and double spring nut, but I don't have the tools to pick this kind of door. It's too ancient for me.
Well, that's great. Another thief who's useless. Or we can take an axe to the door, hack it down, much quicker.
The structural integrity must be preserved, so the building can be certified.
Don't mind them. I'm surrounded by louts.
We heard of a so-called Vince, who's supposed to be your master of keys. But he too fled, smelling of wine, I must say.
Probably went to the tavern. We'll get it back to you.
Perfect. Do take your time. Necromancers are of a patient nature. We have all your life ahead of us.
You meant our? Our life?
No need to panic. Let's find that key.
Who's panicking? Not me. Run!
If that Vince is a tavern fly, the waitress should know about him.
Careful, you could be stepping on them.
Stepping on what?
She already told us she's looking for the striped hill ants.
You only wake up when bloody critters are mentioned. Typical.
At least I know about more bugs than the ones that live in your beard.
Well, actually, I'm now looking for the great russet ash tree beetle.
Ew. Entomology is a discipline some find enthralling.
I'm an entomagician. I practice wizardry through rare insects endowed with arcanic powers.
You suck even worse than the others. Crappy magic stuff and crappy elven stuff.
You know nothing, you bearded dung beetle.
That's quite unusual. Do you have powerful spells?
I can summon a raid of red ants or swarm of hornets upon my enemies.
Oh yeah, that's... All right, see you then.
Those look like traps, but they seem to be out of order.
As every trap should be. These awful things took my life. How can one resort to such sadistic devices?
Whatever it takes to protect the dough.
Oh, my lord. I need your help.
Remind me, who are you and what do you do?
This is the 10th time I've answered this question. I'm the trapper you hired to set up the dungeon's trapping mechanisms.
A dangerous task.
Thing is, the traps you ordered on catalogue were delivered as a kit by the Thieves Guild. I set them up, but the calibration's a bit tricky.
Oh? Why is that a problem?
I lost the manual. I think someone stole it. Oh, the humanity! I ain't pointing fingers, but the puzzler doesn't like me much.
The puzzler?
I swear, these bosses aren't all there. The woman who does the puzzles. Don't you remember separating us when we were fighting?
Oh yeah, Yes, of course.
Anyway, I'm tired of these traps blowing up in my face. Give it a try if you'd like. I'm calling it a day.
Doesn't cost much to try, and I do have some experience.
Great idea.
I refuse to take part in this disaster.
Or we could try to find the manual.
Who actually reads the user manual?
What the? You actually did it? Well, I might have underestimated this kind of nerd.
Duh, of course. A ranger architect can do anything. Anyway, we should install him now.
Seems vital indeed.
Can't wait till one of us dies.
I I think we should listen to this numbskull for once. If we install the traps, we'll just walk into them like idiots.
And now I'm torn between the feeling of gratitude and that of lassitude.
You're not wrong. Dang it. What now?
We should set the traps in places where they'll hinder adventurers, but not the dungeon folks. However, a homogeneous distribution is a safe bet.
Oh, what if we focused on the entrance hall? Since we can't get out, they won't bother us.
Or we put them around the toilets. First adventurer in a bit of a hurry, swoosh! We just have to pee on the flower beds.
Oh no, not on the flowers.
So, I choose between a dumb idea, an irritating one, or both. Standard distribution it is. We'll watch our steps.
Can't wait to get some company.
As you wish, my lord. I'll get right to work.
Good. One more off the list.
Hello, my lord. I'm almost done. I'm polishing a few turns.
Hello. Turns?
Turns of phrases for the puzzles.
Pardon me, but what's your job exactly?
Well, I'm the puzzler, hired by His Highness the Architect to design unique riddles for the dungeon.
Ah, I like myself a good riddle.
Yes, it gives heart to any dungeon. Unlike the unreliable mechanical devices some incompetents call traps.
I see the old feud between trappers and puzzlers is still raging. It's been blazing for centuries and shows no sign of respite.
At least nobody asked us for help.
Actually, would you mind trying out my riddles?
Cannot say no to a quick riddle.
Right, if we can find the time.
Ha! You're just scared of looking dumb.
Not at all. I'm a specialist in looking dumb. I mean, in finding the... I can't do it all by myself, you know.
Often desired, sometimes unexpected, I'm discreet at first, then bloom through adventure. Those who know me not dismiss me, but to others, I'm the greatest treasure. What am I?
Oh, I know. It's friendship. Friendship is often unexpected but lovely, and adventure makes it bloom. We're all friends, except the dwarf.
Incredible! She's absolutely right.
This riddle is total bullshit. I don't have friends. Never did.
My rivers know no water. My forests know no trees. My mountains no rocks, and my cities no people. Who am I?
Things that don't exist but do. Tough one.
It must be a metaphor.
Yes, for something symbolic, like a drawing or a map.
A map! Yes, that's it! I knew it!
A drawing, things that exist but really don't. Like the shitty monkey drawings that people pay too much money for.
Two creatures are looking in opposite directions, one towards the east, one towards the west. How can they see each other without walking, looking back, or even moving their heads?
Technically, if they're facing each other, they are still looking in opposite directions, right?
Obviously it isn't.
Yeah, right. I was about to say that.
Face to face. Battle!
This riddle is crap. I'm with the barbarian. Show me some action.
You say that because you couldn't find it.
Well, at least I understood the riddle, you turnip face to face.
Can't you turn your backs on each other for once?
Only the greatest minds can find the answer to this great question. What is 3 minus 3 times 6 plus 2?
Oh man, that's hard.
Wrong. Multiplication takes priority. So, minus 3 times 6, 18. Plus 2, minus 16. 3 minus 16 is minus 13, which is Agent X's share. He only owes us 13 gold pieces.
Astonishing and appalling.
Also, absolutely correct. I mean, the answer was.
But, do math problems really count as riddles?
The Dungeons Funds laws have changed according to the era and the education of adventurers.
Here's another fact I care less about than the 10th hair of my beard.
There, I solved all your riddles.
Golly, by yourself?
Obviously, I...
Why you cough? You sick?
Well, I've got a little help, you know. Anyway, basically, you did good work.
Ah, perfect. In that case, I'll get on with the rest of the order.
The rest?
Yes, the contract specified in order for 800 units.
That's a lot of puzzles.
I'm not sure we can handle that many. My head's aching already.
My lord, we're doing preliminary investigations regarding all the deaths.
So what? They're corpses. People die all the time in dungeons.
He's right. What's that about an investigation?
We have to report back to the Guild of Guards, Bouncers, and Porters. Regulations. Our excess will rise in case of violent deaths.
Your excess?
The Guild insures us against accidents at work. But if the dungeons we work for is too dangerous, the insurance is more expensive.
So what?
So here we have 3 suicides and 6 toothbrush accidents. Nothing that calls for a violent death report.
Well, when you put it like that, it sounds even better.
Thanks for your understanding.
I'm not sure there's a bright future for these type of insurance processes.
I hate when he talk. Let's move.
Ah, right on time. Like my grandfather's clock. It's the...
Like your grandfather's what?
No, please, don't mention your elders.
stock. Something terrible is going down.
Did he lose the recipe to his grandpa's stock?
Break it down, pal. It's a bit fuzzy.
Like inside the elf's little pea brain?
Better than inside a stinky dwarf stinky beard.
It's those pillagers in the cellars. I can't restock my bottles.
We did hear about a problem in the supply chain.
Supply chain, right? Call it however you want. I say they're wrongdoers. They drink our stash, rob our boys and the workers, and make me feel like the butt of their joke.
All right, don't get excited. We'll take care of this.
Then we'll make some of his grandpa's chicken stock?
You'd be a pretty good teacher at Dimwit School.
Ahoy, my loyal companions. Here comes some gold-laden bourgeois folk to be alleviated of their coinage. An unlikely designation. I am but a street artist with no worries nor fortune, moved by nothing but art.
It's a dwarven adventurer. They're all thieves.
Just like you.
Not on your life. I am a respectable miner.
Now, my good fellows, your money or your life. This will be over quickly, and you'll feel all the lighter in one way or the other.
You won't get my gold.
I already gave my life.
Hold on to your horses. I'm the architect, and I'll have you out of my dungeon.
Wow, you're getting into it.
Now, my merry companions, let us take what's mine.
There. Good riddance, you fools.
What a mess. Thankfully, the big casks are fine. That could have been a disaster, what with the price of booze.
One less hindrance. You can attend to your patrons now.
And the Dungeons Fund inspector will be pleased.
Alberic the what's-his-face? Yeah, that guy's a piece of work. He counted the peas in his lard soup. Twice!
You better keep him safe and cozy.
On it! But he's not a barrel of laughs. Get this, he asked me for a clean mug. Who cares if their mug is clean?
Your Highness the Architect. My work is done.
Yeah, good. Remind me?
Pardon me? You don't recognize the great Gerald of Trivia? The great expert in...
Why is this man talking in the third person?
He might be a fire breather, a thorn swallower, or some daredevil acrobat, which would explain his unsettling appearance.
You hired him to deal with the Well of Souls problem.
Him? As in you? The well. Oh, the thing. That... It's true you could wonder what's in there. Except for the souls. And?
The tormented souls have been put to rest, all monstrous opposition squashed, and the well sealed for an alchemical process. It's done. Now, let's talk about the bill.
Bill? Wait, how much is it?
12,000 gold coins, as agreed.
What? 12,000 drops of my blood? Oh, what else? Never!
A contract is a contract. The Guild of Spellcasting Mercenary Chocolate Makers will not let that pass.
There are guilds for just about anything. Wait, can we see the contract?
Here. No tricks. This copy was magically sealed.
I see. It's authentic. Everything looks in order, but it says the contract will be payable only when the client has witnessed the proper completion of the work.
Ah, in that case, we won't pay right away.
Yeah, we're not the types to toss gold around randomly.
If it appeases your dwarf, take your time. Gerald will take a seat, a drink, and play cards, surrounded by beautiful women who can't get enough of him.
Words of pride, vanity, rudeness, and boorishness.
So, are you going to the Well of Souls, or just gold bricking?
Let's go. We won't rest easy till we deal with it anyway.
Ah, so you're the architect. Time enough the bourgeoisie deigned to look into our legitimate demands.
He's attacking us. To battle!
No, they're not. We're negotiating. Chill.
Huh? Is suck. Negotiations are for weak.
Your henchmen don't scare us. My comrades and I will not accept inhumane, degrading working conditions anymore, even under duress.
Right, but what's the matter?
Your threats will not... Huh? You want to know? No whips like the other times? Well, you know, it's the ghost. The comrades are scared.
Again? We dealt with the ghosts already.
There are sounds in the depths when we dig. So we're scared of the monsters. Plus, we don't know where to dig. Your quartermaster's plans suck.
Dang it.
These are the builder's blueprints for the caves and undergrounds. They're all screwed up.
This is stupid. You dig the cellars before the foundations, not after.
The fund inspector wrote that there's a lack of explorable underground levels. We need to restart the work and finish the construction of the lower floors.
Wait. I'll fix the plan so it's readable.
Oh, perfect. Now, with the plan corrected by my assistant...
Excusez-moi!
Just play along. You can finally get back to work, and with clearer instructions.
Never! We're on strike, period. We want to be heard and for the work site to be closed.
In other words, you won't work until we tell you to stop working?
Yeah, that's it. Or, you triple our salaries.
Quick, I need something clever to say. If I were you, I'd get back to it. Think of the glory.
Glory isn't putting bread on the table.
I know, but when the dungeon is finished and renowned through the land of Fang, think of the reputation you'll have.
Really?
You bet! Loads of clients would hire a guy who worked on this kind of project. You could raise your rates.
I didn't think about it that way. Makes sense. We'll get back to it.
Any resemblance to actual modern management techniques is, of course, entirely coincidental.
Comrades, let's get back to it. Strike is adjourned.
We got our way.
Mostly. I'll tell you more about it at the next General Assembly. Now let's get digging.
There, managing a work site ain't so hard, is it?
Shh. They'll stop glowing.
They who?
The silver glowing Lampyridae, a rare species of thunderbugs.
Fireflies are pretty. I love them.
Fireflies are a lot brighter than she is.
Here's the Well of Souls. This place seems uneventful, as promised by Gerald.
No way we drop him 12,000 gold coins. It's a ripoff.
Huh. It feels like all cursed energies have left this place.
Even ruffians can do some good work when they aren't being uncouth.
We'll find something for the money. Maybe ask to pay in installments.
Yeah, like over a couple of centuries. Plus now we have a damn bottomless well that lets a draft in.
If it's a well, we should toss a coin and make a wish.
No, wait! Ah, shit.
It's all right. It's not like we just heard something.
Dang it! How can you be so clumsy? You stupid...
Come on, it was just a tiny little coin.
Am I hearing, like, drums?
Drums? From the depths? Let's get out of here! What the hell are those horrors now? Holy cow, what a bunch of lunatics.
Looks like the destruction of those tormented souls scattered their bodies everywhere. All those fellas must have been stuck in the Well of Souls, sealed by this white-haired fella.
So the curse has been lifted then?
Probably not. There must be other souls at the bottom of the well. This fourfold eruptive crossroads is powerful. It's all gone wrong.
Awesome. You know what this means?
That was a close shave.
That we get to make another wish?
No, you morons. It means that the other loser can kiss his gold coins goodbye.
He's right. Gerald was contracted to deal with the problem with the Well of Souls. I think he tried to bamboozle us. Let's bring these corpse pieces back to prove our point.
Not yet, buddy. You can eat those pieces later.
All right, let's show this crook what's what.
Still, I lost a coin and didn't get any pancakes. I'm sad.
So, all good. Did you witness the immensity of my work?
It was an epic struggle against lost souls, freed by a mere coin. Toss a coin to your ranger, or white canary, la la la.
How? But no, you're lying. The alchemical seal was perfect.
So what about these pieces of zombies? look like veal guts to you? And the foretold erective crossbars?
Fourfold eruptive crossroads.
It's...
I even tossed a coin and made a wish.
So you're responsible.
If your magic seal couldn't withstand a small coin, I can't see why you deserve payment. You're an amateur.
And she knows this stuff. She's an expert.
I won't let you off the hook. Wait, my ladies, please, stay.
Long story short, you're fired. Now run before we let the ogre and the barbarian loose on you.
Ladies, come back.
Good riddance, crook.
There, we just saved 12,000 gold coins. Well, 11,999.
That coin the elf tossed saved us all this money. You should be thankful to her.
But I thought it was a boo-boo.
Shite. We got work to do. Come on.
This must be the warehouse.
Seems to be where the merchandise is blocked, which hampers the dungeon's operations.
My lord, this must stop. Your damn goblins stole everything. We can't get anything in here. They're using our gear for their dumb inventions.
Goblins? Easy. We'll splatter them.
Yeah!
Nasty goblins.
Whoa, chill. My goblins?
You appointed them here last week. Have you forgotten? 'Twas supposed to be until you found them a place. They're part of the monster personnel.
Yeah, well, they won't last long before my axe.
Don't! We should find them a place, not kill them.
Why? XP is XP.
The inspector already thinks we lack monsters. If we kill the goblins, we'll have to buy new creatures.
Buy? Oof, never. Shite. That means
that someone who speaks Goblish should tell them to move somewhere else. And you're the only one who can.
I'd rather die. They're my worst enemies.
All right, we kill them, but you pay for their replacements.
By Goldtur's hatchets, that's a tough one. Speaking to goblins without killing them, or losing gold. No way I'll part with a single coin. All right, but I hate you all.
I hate you too.
Kazali, Kazali, Ivaskirili, Kazali.
Well, they fear me, so that's good. Plus, these are idiots from the eastern mines. Real bastards. I can barely understand their accent. Aras kepas ketalos. The best to look?
Rival. Zlatak.
Well, shit. So where do I send these fools off to?
They're gonna make a mess. We'll never manage to keep the place nice and tidy with those disgusting goblins.
She has a point. So, if we exclude critical rooms, there's some place left in the gardens, or in the room where we dealt with the ghosts.
Yeah, or I could throw them in a crapper. They wouldn't even notice the difference.
What?
Forget it. I was trying to find the right words. Befos daraka toko lawali.
Wizifri, Daklia.
There, last one's gone. Phew.
Finally, we'll get back to work, my lord.
A well-handled situation, thanks to my leadership.
Yeah, right. Wait till you get my bill. Just speaking their language makes me sick. The tavern. At least that hasn't changed.
One thing is for sure, the decoration is timeless.
Right, or it's just the studio being lazy. It saves a lot of money on making new assets.
We drink ale? Or pillage?
Or even both.
Hey, behave. This place is sort of mine.
Look who's a big show-off now.
Hi, what can I get you?
Do you have beer and beer?
No, why would I? Who would cook such an atrocity?
Ever heard about a so-called Vince, the master of keys?
Master of hangovers, you mean? Yeah, of course. He's probably sleeping it off somewhere. He came in all freaked out and downed 3 pitchers of wine in less than 5 minutes.
Thanks. Now let's look for a sleeper.
If you find him, tell him I'll send a bouncer to break his kneecaps if he doesn't pay his tab. Every time he gets drunk, he leaves vomit everywhere.
Ah, right. At least you can follow his puke trail.
Disgusting! Ew, smells like puke.
Vince must have been there.
Vomit and other stuff.
He says he's innocent. Must be this Vince.
Hey, are you Vince, master of keys?
Huh? I'm no plaster of trees. Know nothing about forests. Give me another drink. Chicken? Chicken? What?
I got this.
Holy cow. It's, whoa. How'd you do that? Awesome. I can get right back to getting hammered.
Be warned, this spell dispels hangovers, but alcohol still wreaks havoc on your liver.
We're here for the keys to the crypt.
My lord the architect, I didn't recognize you in those clothes.
Probably mistook you for a hen catcher.
Wait, the crypt? Forget it. You fools, it's bursting with ghosts and necromancers. I got scared to death, which is why booze is comforting.
And a jug is never alone for long.
All right, but do you have the key? Because I need it immediately.
Well, yeah, sure. Wait, this one's for the crapper. The key to the shoe storage. This one's for the manure pit grate.
There's a very human logic to those keys.
There. The key with the skull and crossbones. That's it. You sure?
Give it to me now.
As you wish. Anyway, I'll drink to that.
Ah, Mr. Architect, you're finally here.
I'll never get used to this.
Let's cut to the chase. You gotta sign the development work contract discharge. I got bills to pay.
You're an artisan, right?
I'm the best cabinet maker in Twisted Vale. I built all the indoor frames, marvels of obstruction devices for masoned passageways, made from ligneous materials.
So, wooden doors?
Doors? You call them doors? Pah! Works of art, and expensive ones at that, which explains why I'm stuck here and losing my patience.
Getting locked in can make you unhinged.
Well, what do I need to sign?
This document assessing you're satisfied and that my work matches what you ordered, so that your treasurer can pay me.
So we signed something so we can pay some bills? Intelligent.
On the other hand, we have to make this dungeon operational. And it's the architect's money, not ours.
Either way, I won't leave this dungeon without my development work contract discharge. This thing has gone on too long, and I'm this close to reporting to my guild.
Chill. I'll go check your whatever devices. You know, the doors. Make sure they're worth our money. Basic stuff, really.
Ah, you broke down an open door.
What ingratitude towards artisans. I was told you were a rather peculiar architect.
There's a list of doors on this document. I think we should check on a few of them to make sure the order matches up.
And confident they do. My clients never complain.
One of the doors the cabinet maker made. So, does it match the description?
It's good tree wood.
I get so sad thinking about all those poor trees murdered to make doors. And you can see the wood dried too fast. It's all split. Poor tree, killed for nothing.
Yeah, well, you tell me how you get planks without sawing the trunk, genius. How'd you make doors without wood, huh?
What's with the sniffing?
Those hinges and metal hardware in the door. It's all made of scrap. The ironwork is for shite. Paint job got rushed, and a crowbar made quick work of it.
As a burglar, I must say that I find this lock quite unsatisfactory. The door looks nice from a distance, but it's junk.
That bodes well. Let's check another one.
Oh, my lord! Here are the tapestry samples you ordered for the dungeon!
Yay! Picking drapes! I love that.
You set a really bad example for women.
Why do you say that? I just love drapes.
Alas, for those of us who love the fine arts more than the vile, voracious violence of vulgar venality.
I just meant that... shit, forget it.
Well, that's a good example for women.
Say, no offense, but your coworkers seem a little... out there.
Just forget it. It's... Anyway, what do you have?
Bucolic Equestrian Fantasy Infernalian Raspberry.
In short, ponies in pink. Blech, with plants on top. Oh!
I love it! Yay!
Skeletal Vanity in Crimson Red.
Skulls, blood everywhere.
I love.
And finally, Arcanus and Mysteries of Wizardry.
Looks like the decoration of a slightly cursed wizard school.
I only listen to the one who pays. What'll it be?
I think I'll pick the wizardry one. A dungeon needs to inspire dread.
Excellent choice. I must say, I quite like the pattern. Goes nicely with my robes.
Say, what was that you were saying about women who like frivolities and decoration?
Fine, 1 point for you.
Perfect! I'll begin the installation right away. Delightful! I'll send you the bill in 10 days.
Good. We're making progress on the list.
Mr. Architect, I brought back the samples you asked for.
Oh, yeah, of course. You sell paint, right?
Very funny. Here are the crates.
Oh, plants! They look like they're sick.
Not at all. They're resting. These are potted Sylvanian bonsais. All the rage with trendy dungeons.
But won't they grow big?
No, they've been enchanted into bonsais.
Don't you think it's kind of a ripoff? Those are just plants.
Sylvanian bonsais are sought after by rich wizards. They combine the style of potted plants with combat skills. You just have to water them carefully.
That's right. And here's some tireless necro fighters with every summonable option.
Death has come. Bones clatter and teeth chatter.
And, of course, some dreadful, autonomous, malevolent grimoires.
In short, cursed books.
Anyway, I have orders all around the Land of Fang. Make it quick. Considering your bid, you may only keep one lot for the dungeon.
Not an easy choice.
I've been generous with the price and the quality, and I'll throw in free customer service.
I'll choose the potted Sylvanians then. At least they're quiet and don't walk around much. Less risky.
Don't forget to water them.
Excellent choice. Very astute. You are no stranger to dungeon management.
Yeah, this job is fun.
So fun, we could even imagine turning it into a full game. You know, just saying.
Perfect. I'll send you the bill in 10 days. Payable in 30 days.
One less discrepancy.
My lord, how may I help you? I'm Raoul, in charge of cleaning the tile joints.
Damn, that's a stupid job. Wow, sounds important.
No, it suck.
Yeah, a crappy job for a crappy human.
Don't listen to them. Keep on brushing, I guess. An important and underestimated job.
Thanks, my lord.
Dang it, greenskins.
Humans, to me, boxes.
Probably some looters. We can't let them escape. We already lack enough treasure as it is.
No one pilfered from a dwarf. Let's thrash these troll snotcrusts.
The green horde is advancing. The din of weapons crashing. Let us take up our arms and give the beasts a thrashing.
Wait, we need a strategy.
For once, I agree with you.
I don't get it when you talk astronomy.
We could look for some guards to help us.
Never. I won't share my experience points with some lousy guards.
One good fireball is all we need.
A witch, a dwarf, an elf. Let's kill them. Ox, attack!
Defending a dungeon is a scam. You just hope to not lose your stakes.
The tragedy of private ownership.
We won! Despite the total lack of strategic planning and tactical care. I can believe this group actually pulled through.
He said they had statuettes on them. Huh. Must be the spoils of a prior looting.
Huh, what's it look like?
Let's see. A big golden hamster, probably a minor cult's idol. There's also some kind of cursed book made of shiny metal, and some bowl filled with gold-plated skulls.
Great, but is this bunch of crap worth anything?
Not really. I don't think so. It's junk. But it looks cool.
This solves one of our problems. We didn't have enough enticing treasures for adventurers. We should keep one as a display and probably sell the others.
The hamster will do. It'll add a nice rustic atmosphere. And we did fight a hamster cult back in the future. Foreshadowing.
I'd rather forget about the whole thing.
Me too, but I do like cute little critters. Oh, pretty plants!
Ah, yes, those were sold to us as Sylvanian bonsais. Not sure about that one.
And yet, I do feel a strong Sylvania magic around them.
Yeah, they're green, smell like mushrooms, and expensive as hell. Better buy a basket of truffles next time.
You dunce! They're very powerful beings.
What'll they do? Throw leaves or a bit of roots? Hey, they just moved.
No, they didn't. You're just paranoid.
Yes, they did. It's really creepy.
So, you're scared now, huh?
No, I'm not, you brainless Gretchen. A dwarf knows no fear. Now, come on, let's scrap.
Look, another door by the cabinet maker.
What a mess. Look at the nails, already rusty. And I swear those hinges must have been forged on a Bunsen burner. It's a half-assed job.
This one's all rotted down there. It's too damp for white wood. A shame. Such beautiful moldings.
Long story short, their work is just crap covered in gold leaf.
Seeing you and the elf agree is inspiring.
What? Say that again, goblin scab.
It's just that it's a waste of tree lives.
I've seen enough. Who does this artisan think I am? I'll show him.
An imposter? We shouldn't stir the pot. It's just doors.
We must not take this lightly. They're vital to a dungeon. It's all about doors, monsters, and treasures.
Doors are the sublime threshold to our hopes. A promise of both glory and hardship. Doors hold the future. Doors can be dangerous to fingers. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Well, I agree. Doors are the basis of dungeons. And I have a reputation to maintain, fake as it may be. Come on.
Ah, finally! It's about damn time. Guys and I were that close to just leave the building site.
You know, that actually sounds like a very good idea. Go!
Beg your pardon?
We saw your doors, and they're lame. You scammed us. It's scrap metal barely good enough to shoe an ass.
And the locks are pitiful.
And the wood was dried too fast. It's all cracked. It's bad to kill trees for such bad work.
Hold your bougie horses. What did you think? What did you expect with the bids you signed? Cutting corners every which way? And what with the economic crisis?
Cut the crap. I don't pay for rotted planks and rusty scraps.
Mind your mouth. My guys and I aren't pushovers.
Watch out, guys. Angry artisans. I'm so scared.
You should be careful. Don't forget that in this era, workers have epic levels.
To me, men! Most of my companions are former mercenaries who traded swords for wood files. Either you pay, or we build you some nice coffins.
With the same rotted planks?
Too bad you chose this way. Your loss. Mercy! Stop hitting us, please! Enough!
That's how we roll. We keep hitting till they start quitting.
Good. We'll let you live, but you start fixing these doors pronto.
Anything you want. Mercy!
And no more scrap iron.
And get some nice recycled wood.
And good locks. Something that'd earn a lockpicker some experience points.
All right. Duly noted. Come on, guys. Let's get to work. Ow! Ow.
Well, if you pay every single bill like this, it's gonna get tiring.
But way cheaper.
Well, let's hope the doors will be worthy of my architecture-relational management.
Aren't you getting a little too into it?
So, made progress with the completion of the compliance report.
He is wizard. Those are evil words.
Don't mind him.
It's all right. I'm used to Moriak leaders. I'm not offended.
We're on it. All right, I got the key.
Perfect. Time for evaluation. Come.
Mortals who traveled from afar to oppress us with vengeful steel, fear for your lives as death.
This is bullshit. Why do ghosts always have to show off? I bet he was gonna say, this grave will be our grave. Puh, so original.
For starters, we aren't ghosts. It's reductive, discriminating, and prejudiced. We are incorporeal, unalive beings in a state of damnation.
Yeah, so ghosts.
Wait. This crypt is already in use? That's highly irregular.
How is that a problem?
What is your problem? You think death is a joke? Only lost souls authorized by the Necromancers Guild are tolerated here. I'll stick you with a fine you'll remember in the afterlife.
Whoa, calm down. We're not gonna pay for a bunch of crappy ghosts.
There you have it. More of these damn necromancers who think they're entitled to our damn souls. We were just roaming round the moor, lost and hopeless, when we saw this cute little crypt.
Ghost squatters.
Pardon me? We occupy crypts abandoned by their owners. Do you have any idea how many heartless ghosts are out on the streets? Nobody ever talks about that.
I mean, we will house ghosts in the crypt. What's the big deal? Can't we find an arrangement? The ghosts seem fine to me.
If they stay, I go. And the Necromancers Guild will never authorize your crypt. The Dungeons Fund won't take this place into account, and you won't allot any experience points.
Wait, As long as this place is not evaluated by your guild, won't these ghosts count as a random encounter which gives experience points?
Yes, maybe. It's not my problem.
In that case, let's kick their butts. That way we keep all the experience to ourselves.
But ghosts don't really have butts.
The living, always discriminating and invisibilizing us, always berating us with their life is in not dead perspectives. Enough is enough. We're not toys, we're beings with emotions.
Ha! The barbarian will show you emotions.
Charge!
Perfect. The wraiths have been banished. Now, for our evaluation.
Great. Will it take long?
No. Just 3 or 4 dozen years.
What? Is that a joke?
I told you, time doesn't really matter to us.
Not an unusual delay for necromancers. In the meanwhile, could you give us a temporary exploitation certificate?
I see you are knowledgeable on these matters. Yes, indeed. Here.
Great. Let's get the hell out of here.
We'll see you again. One way or another.
It's the Northern Wall worksite.
Ew, there are bodies everywhere.
More importantly, this is shitty human masonry.
Ogres? Oh, this doesn't look good.
You mean there's more than just one? Well, that sucks. So, if I got that right, they want to eat us, and the ogre disagrees.
Almost. The ogre said that if anyone eats us, it should be him.
Let us be wary of gargantuan hungers, lest we end up in their stomach chime.
Enough talk! Right! Everyone get ready to face heavy opposition!
He says you can't eat other ogres.
Ah, so he does have a conscience.
Without the appropriate sauce.
Ah, my lord, you're amazing! You chased the pillagers off.
I like this job. Finally, I'm getting the recognition I deserve. Well then, get back to work now. This wall is in a pitiful state. Move!
Those doors should be enlarged.
How come?
Your head is getting too big to get through.
Anyway, one less discrepancy. The Northern Wall should be fine. I admit I misjudged you. We're getting some good work done. Even though it takes some getting used to. Hey, guess what? That was the last one.
The last what?
Don't tell me we're out of ale.
The last non-conformity. We can go back to the tavern and speak with the inspector.
Oh, finally. I'm mentally exhausted by all this architecture. I hope you'll be satisfied.
Who is the inspector, dude?
And if we're lucky, I may finally be able to go back to my former career as a thief.
It's gone pretty well. Maybe we should recruit you.
Yeah, and not that dumb thief is a nice addition to the group. But we'll have to discuss the proportion of XPs and the reduction of loot share.
I knew it. Forgotten. Binned like an old crusty sock.
My lord, you here? Oh, joy!
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna whip anyone.
We have to hire more recruits still. Maids, valets, cooks, stewards. I prepared job descriptions fitting your usual requirements.
My usual... no, wait, Leonard. Recruitment will now be based purely on skills.
Oh, no more physical criteria?
Not anymore. Just skills and motivations.
Oh, golly, I'd never have been hired with that kind of criteria. This is oh so perverse.
You cannot beat reason into him.
On the contrary, my lady, I enjoy being beaten. Would you like to give it a go?
Okay, we're out of here.